So this is something I haven't seen a video on YouTube for yet. It's a Micron booster packet, and these are basically kind of like booster cards equivalent of Minicons that Takara did back in the early 2000s. This is specifically a Superlink one, a volume 2. They've done one for Micron Legend and another one for Superlink and one for Galaxy Force. So this is I got this brand new for a pretty good price, and I decided to open them on camera. Now, as far as I know, there is one of each for every Minicon in this packet, and then you can get either a duplicate or the chase figure, which is this guy, Blade, I think. And yeah, so I took the liberty of cutting all the duct tape already, just so it takes a little bit less effort to open each one. They're all bagged anyway, like you can see. So let's see. Get some scissors, and first one we have is one of the Perceptor team. I don't remember this one's name, but this is one of my favorite teams, so and yeah. So this is the first one we got. Let's do a second one. And it's one of the Jets. I never actually had this mold. It's from the Skywarp retool of Starscream. And yeah, it seems pretty simple. What? Why did these... Why the fuck did these move? Yeah. I don't remember this one's name either, but I think the red one is called Processor. So, and the blue chase one is called Blade, so one or the other. And inside, there's also a pamphlet with some other things from the time. Those are like the word smallest, Rodimus. I think this is like a contest or something. There's also an instruction manual with each one, in case you don't know how to transform a Minicon. And yeah, this one's pretty simple. Number 3. I really don't like how annoying they are to open, but let's see. Oh, it's grooved. I actually already have this one, but he's pretty nice. He's one of the emergency guys, and he's all clear green, which instead of an emergency team, it's a weird emergency team, I guess, because 420 blaze it. Yeah, there he is. Let's do number 4. This is, I think it's Blitz. It's either Blitz or Seeker. He's from the Air Military team. Really simple. He just flips down, and his colors are kind of weird. It kind of looks like a bootleg, if I'm being honest. And this one I have no chance of standing, I think, because every version I've had of this mold just has not been able to stand at all. Oh, I actually got him. That's nice. Here, this is a special retooled one that can actually stand. Number 5. and this is the second of the Frenzy team, the Perceptor guys. This guy is probably the simplest thing in the entire set. Literally just fold them down, and yeah, it's pretty simple. Number 6. Ooh, it's the actual Chase figure. It's Blade. I was not expecting to get that. Oh, he's all chrome and kind of awful to move. I think the paint is probably rubbing off a little bit for every time you move him. Oh god, that sound. Holy shit. That is really nice looking though. Shiny. So, 6 more left. We already got the rarest one, so can't imagine anything going wrong now, unless we get a fucked up copy or something. Oh, and it's Cluster, the other emergency team guy. He's in, like, really weird olive green. He's also really simple. Yeah. He's pretty cool. And he doesn't like to stand, and he knocked over Groove. Great. Number 8. This is another one I have. This is Effect. He's another one of the Air Military team. He's alright. My other one is also a bit loose, so I guess these guys have some mold degradation. He's much better at standing than Blitz or Sick or whatever his name was. This is, this is Processor, I believe. This one I really wanted because I think it'd look really nice with Wing Saber from Superlink. And, yeah. So that's every jet so far. He's nice. Last 3. And it's Blitz, or Seeker. I think it's Blitz, but this guy also has very odd colors. Can't say I really like the bright red. The white is not bad, though. Yeah, he's one of the more brittle Minicon molds. Always kind of scares me. The white and purple is really nice. I don't think I've ever really looked at him much in pictures. Almost reminds me of Felicia from the Linkage Minicons. And last 2. And this is a rotor. I saw the little blades inside. Yeah. This guy is one of the best Minicon molds in my opinion. And he is extra nice in all of this bright green. Yeah. He's got little fingers. Yeah, this guy is awesome. And the final one, and this should be the motorcycle mold. We painted Hopper, which I think is named Kickflip. That might be the Fun Pub name they gave her. Yep, there we go. And all of that unpainted gray glory. So, bike. I'm gonna clean this up and then we'll take a look at them individually. So here they all are individually. And yeah, it's a pretty nice selection of molds, I think. And I'm pretty happy I got this guy, because he doesn't show up very often, and the chrome is really nice. But yeah, let's show them off individually. So Blitz, I think, or Seeker, I can't get their names correct, I think. He turns into a like little ninja star, which is kind of cool. And you can use the Minicon port, which actually spins, and you can have like a really garish ninja star. And then there's Effect, who becomes like a little missile pod, which is decent. I wish it had a handle, but... And then this guy turns into like a Wolverine claw, which is kind of awesome. How do you do this? It's like this. Doing this in front of a camera is a little bit annoying because he's so small, but do that. Alright, I think you rotate the arms around actually. And then you flip the legs back up like in jet mode. And you get like blood claws basically, which is kind of cool. The jets I'm not gonna show them all off individually because it's just the same exact guy 3 times. But not having ever had this mold before, it is pretty nice. It's kind of scary to move a little bit. I'm not really sure what... How the hell is this? Oh, right, like that. Okay, I get it. Yeah, so it's a little jet. Looks pretty good. Not sure who I would pair this with. Maybe one of the Energon Decepticons, like Mirage or something. But this guy is kind of scary to move just because of the chrome. And he makes these awful noises. But probably would go away the more you mess with him, just because the chrome on the joints will wear off and he'll probably move smoother. This guy I'm definitely going to pair with Wing Saber. I think he's perfect for him color-wise. He's got the red and yellow. Yeah. So, and then I'm not going to transform these guys into alt mode. Instead, I'm going to combine them into Frenzy. So, move this, split it up, fold the feet up, that, and she'll become legs. And we'll take this guy, that, unfold the arms. And this guy is a lot tighter than the Perceptor I'm used to. Fold the wheels around, and just use the 2 tabs, lock it together, and then Kickflip, I think is her name. This always kind of trips me up because, oh, for fuck's sake, stand, will you? So, this is the head. I can never remember just how to do this. You're gonna go like this, like that, like this, and then you want to rotate this entire like leg assembly around. Fold that up, and this will become like a weird kibble for some reason. And then you fold the head up, and that'll become the connection point for the combine mode. And you just plug them in. It's kind of tight and a little bit scary, but it goes in fine. And there we have Frenzy. And that is a pretty good color scheme. And then we have the emergency team, which all have weapon modes, just like the jets. For Groove, he turns into a gun. It's probably the most successful one out of the three, I think. Yeah. It's an odd-looking gun. Looks much better from this angle. And then Rotor turns into, like, chain guns, which is kind of cool. You want to rotate this up, fold this up. Fold the cockpit up, fold in the legs, and yeah. We've got a little chain gun thing. Actually, I think this looks a little bit worse than, I forgot the normal one's name, but he has like more paint around here, so it looks a little bit less barren, but still decent. Cluster is a little missile rack, a little bit like Effect, and he just splits in two like that. And yeah, that's a pretty cool little missile pod. I don't think he's missing any paint on like Rotor, so it's pretty good. So yeah, that's the entire wave of Micron boosters Volume 2. Pretty happy I got the Chase variant. Wasn't really expecting to. I will have the entire emergency team for sale soon-ish, because I ended up buying Rotor and Cluster before I got this set, and now I don't need them. And I also have a spare Effect for sale, because I already have one. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty cool set. I got it for about $100 sealed, so I think there's another one up on auctions like right now if you want to grab one. They're pretty cool. I really want to get the Volume 1 one. There's a Cryo Saber in there, and the like super green C Team, and some Sparkplug repaints. The Galaxy Force one is kind of a pain in the ass to find. Nobody ever sells them. But yeah, these guys are pretty cool.